to the team webinar kickoff, and I'm so excited that you're joining us. My name is Jody Mamula, and along with my husband Rob, we are the diamond leaders of this organization, and we are fired up that you are tuned into this. I'm just making sure we're live. Yes, we're live. All right, so we are fired up for a few reasons. There's some incredible momentum happening across the team, and you are going to hear some of those names and recognition of who's really getting it done. And but then also, you're going to get incredible training from my husband Rob. And you're really in for a treat tonight because he's going to be training on how to talk to 3 times more people. And so you're going to want to hang around for that. But for those of you that don't know us, we started Advocare almost 6 years ago. And where I was at that time, I was working 5 jobs living in New York City. I absolutely loved what I did. I was pursuing a Broadway career, and I was also borrowing about $200 a month from my dad for groceries. And so that is just where I was when Rob told me about Advocare. And I was super skeptical. You know, I didn't even take a multivitamin. I didn't see myself as a salesperson. I just really took product to be a compliant girlfriend at the time. And of course I was going to do it with a discount. And so luckily I did, because on day 3 of that 24-day challenge, 5 of my closest girlfriends said, I want to do what you're doing. And they had to get their products through me. I got to 40% within 5 weeks. Within 6 months, earned over $5,000 and paid off my credit card. And that was huge. And so, you know, between Rob and I, that first year in Advocare, with him working over 80 hours a week and me working 5 jobs, Advocare fit in with discretionary time. And that first year, we brought in an extra $48,000 that year. And that was huge for us. That was a game changer. You know, and so all that we did was we kept impacting people's lives, talking to people, being consistent, staying coachable, and doing Advocare correctly. And truthfully, that second year, our Advocare income tripled. Our 1099 was $122,000 that second year, and that blew our minds away. Now that allowed my husband to retire from 80+ hours a week, and that was just incredible. That was a game changer. And then that third year, Advocare just kept getting better. It was just shy of $300,000. Guys, now at that almost 6-year mark, Advocare just keeps getting more and more incredible, and we average about $30,000 per month right now, and that's allowed us to take our family, our parents, on their dream vacation to Alaska for 11 nights. That's allowed us to live in the city where we're called to in Austin, Texas. That's allowing us to be work from home parents right now. And it's only possible because Advocare, we only get paid by helping people across the team make money as well. And we're passionate about that. And so I want to do some recognition here because there's a lot of people that are getting it done and in the trenches. And so we recognize people in the 3K Club. That's a mark in Advocare that we've always strived for, to be at that $3,000 or more of PGV every single 2-week pay period. And so I'm gonna announce these names. So congratulations to Riley Myruku. I may have pronounced her last name wrong, but Riley had $3,424 of PGV. And we have another incredible announcement for Riley because he earned an Advocare $500 rookie bonus after being an advisor only for 4 weeks. And so this guy is getting paid from Advocare, and I can't wait to have him share on one of our next team calls or team webinars. Okay, and also in the 3K and above club, Natalia Garcia Ureta, $3,600, way to go. I think she's in the Illinois area. Next is Kim Kelly in San Diego, incredible, $5,400. Kim is getting it done. She's impacting people across the nation. And then top PGV earner Jeremiah and Crystal Hammond, $5,500 of PGV. Guys, you're doing an incredible job, and we're so excited for what you're doing in that Sacramento area there. And so with that, guys, you know, I'm super stoked to introduce my husband because he's going to talk to you and train you on what we've always been talking about. We got to talk to people. People is our capital in AdvoCare. And so he's going to talk to you about what our originator of AdvoCare, Charlie Regis, the visionary, his training, along with Danny McDaniel's training on how to talk to people, literally 3 times as many people as what you're talking to now. So with that, love, come on in.
Thanks, sweetie. Yeah, so Riley, we know your last name is Myrick. Jody just couldn't read my handwriting, so I apologize for that. So Riley Myrick, killing it. Love it. And that out of Mitch and Whitney Ryan's team there in San Diego, Kim Kelly in San Diego, that San Diego team's absolutely blowing it up. So we are excited. We're proud of you guys and everything that you're doing. I want to do 2 things for you guys tonight. Number one, we're continually getting this question: who do I talk to, and how do I talk to more people? And what I'm finding is when I get on the phone with people, they just haven't been programmed to think about all of the individuals that we can help in AdvoCare, all the people that we have solutions for. So I want to take you guys through a document that you can get online. You can get on championmakerstraining.com. That's Danny and Diane's training site. And this is actually 11 pages of incredible wisdom from our founder, Charlie Regis. And Charlie built a multi-million-dollar direct sales business in the 80s before he started AdvoCare. Clearly, this guy knows what he's talking about. AdvoCare is the premier, foremost direct sales nutrition company, certainly in America and soon to be the world. We will be a billion-dollar company by the end of this year, operating solely in the U.S., making us one of only 4 companies ever in the history of direct sales to do that. So this guy, the wisdom that Charlie Regis has, I would listen to it. If you're looking to earn $1,000 to $10,000 a month, this is what's going to help you do that. So get a pen and get a piece of paper. And all of you that didn't do that, click off the webinar right now, because the rest of what I'm going to tell you does not matter. If you have a pen in your hand and you have a piece of paper, you literally have the tools to earn millions of dollars here if that's what you choose to do. That's what Jody and I are choosing to do. We want to earn multiplied millions of dollars. Indeed, we're going to, because we've got a big vision. We've got a big vision for our family. We've got a big vision for the areas in our life that we want to impact. And we've got a big vision for our team and the people that we're going to help get to $5,000 and $10,000 a month. And specifically, we're going to get an additional 2 people, because we're already working with 1 right now, to $5,000 a month by August Success School, and get that family a taste of the freedom that we had when we started in our 2nd year. So, warm market list. Who do I talk to? Well, you want to talk to the people in your phone, the people that you know first. So as I call out some of these, I want you guys to actually write them down. One of the best things you can do is literally get out your phone book or your cell phone, start scrolling through your contacts, and simply ask yourself, who is this person? How do I know them? What are they interested in? What do they do for a living? Where in the country do they live? What life circumstances are they in right now? And you can find a solution. You can find something in AdvoCare that's going to be a solution for them, whether that be product for more energy, product for weight loss and weight control, products for sport performance. I'll tell you right now, I mean, one of the things that just drives me up the wall is when I'm going through a list with somebody and they say, oh, this person wouldn't want products. They're a workout fanatic. Hello, the 4-time world's fittest man, the fittest guy in the universe, according to CrossFit, takes our products. So there's nobody fitter than him, but if you were trying to be, you should probably be on our products. So we literally have something for everybody, okay? And so we just got to reprogram our brain to think about that, because indeed, none of us have been vitamin salespeople before. None of us have been AdvoCare diamonds before, or rubies, or whatever you want to be. And so we just have to be open to reprogramming that brain a little bit. And the number one thing that you've got to do is you've got to kick pride out. And pride will show up in a couple of different ways. Pride will show up as fear of what others are going to think of me. That's just pride in yourself, because you don't want to look stupid in front of other people. It can show up in you deciding for that person what's good for them and what's not, that's a little prideful. In fact, you're now making decisions for another person that they didn't even ask you to. So you got to kick pride out of the way, and you got to be a messenger here with AdvoCare. We are messengers of hope. That's the number one thing that we deal in. And so let's start making our list. Okay, who do I know that I respect? Right now, write down on your list the top 3 people in your life that you most respect and look up to. Those would be great people to talk to about AdvoCare. And we'll get to what you say here in a second. Who do I know that is a church leader? Who do I know that is in clubs or group organizations, maybe the Rotary Club, the Elks Club, something like that. So who do I know that's in a club? Who do I know that's active in civic affairs? Maybe you know that somebody that's just, they're everywhere in your town. Who is that person? Who do I know that teaches in school? Who do you know that is a teacher? How many teachers do you know? If you're a teacher, you should be able to write down a ton of names here. Who do you know that is looking for more out of life? Have you had a conversation with somebody recently where they just said they feel like they're stuck, or they feel like there's a ceiling on them in their current occupation? A lot of times this shows up as just complaining about a boss or the work situation. Well, really, that's just an underground way of saying, I feel like I'm meant for more. Okay, so who do you know that you've had that conversation with? Who do you know in your group that's considered a leader? And this is pretty easy. Who's the person to gather everybody to get them to the bowling night, or to get them to the movies, or to get the guys over to play cards? So who's a leader in your sphere, in your world right now? Who has children at all? Who has children in college? Who has children in elementary school? This is so easy. Anybody with kids, and I can tell you because we have a kid, needs spark. And so it's just pretty easy. It's like, oh, you've got kids? You need spark. Here, take this and tell me how much better your life is tomorrow. I'm going to give you a call. Who do you know that owns his or her own business? One of the things it doesn't have here is who cuts your hair? Who's the person that you get a haircut from? That person needs to be on your list. They own their own business. Who is considering a new profession? Who in your friends, family, close acquaintances is looking for a new profession? They want to go a different direction in life. Maybe this is somebody that's decided to go back to school. Who has recently changed jobs? It's a good indication right there. They're not happy with where they were at, and they're looking for an opportunity. Who has talent but is held back? Who's that person in your life that you're going, why is this person is dynamite? They are an absolute dynamo. I'll never understand why they're still here. That's a great person to talk to, right? They've got talent, but they're held back. Who is a promoter? Who's the person you know that promotes everything? Who promotes the kids' basketball games? Who promotes the fundraiser? Who promotes what they had for breakfast, lunch, dinner? Who is that promoter? Who's the person that's the maven? Who's the person always trying to get you to do things with them? Might be you, but you know somebody else that's a promoter as well. So who is it? Write them down. Who is in advertising? Who's in marketing? That's easy. Who's going to business school? You're going to business school to learn how to do business. Why not learn it here while we make you money? Who is your sisters, your brothers, your aunts, your uncles, and your cousins? Write them down, all of them. Don't prejudge, just write them down. Now let's think about the people we interact with daily. And now this is just, first of all, this is just a snapshot. I'm not going through all of this. I suggest that you do. Who is our mail carrier? Who's our dentist? You see the dentist all the time. Our friend Andreas, this guy got incredible results in his 24-day challenge. Got both of his dental hygienists on 24-day challenges in the chair. Who's your physician? Who's your family physician? We got to talk to him. Who's your minister? Who's your florist? Who do you go to get flowers from? Who is your pharmacist? Who is your veterinarian? Okay. Who do you know that sells cosmetics? Who do you know that jogs with me every day, plays tennis with me, lifts weights with me, is in my aerobics class? Aerobics is kind of old school. Remember, Charlie probably wrote this in the 80s. Who's in my group fitness class? Who's in my CrossFit class with me? Okay, who sells advertising? I know Jody's sister works for the radio station. She sells advertising, and guess what? She's also an AdvoCare distributor. Who is the president of the PTA? Who's the president of PTA? Who are other people in the PTA with you right now? Who was your fraternity brother? If you were in a fraternity in college, this is a no-brainer. You've got at least 40 guys that are actually tethered to you for life, and they have to look out for your best interests. I mean, that's what a fraternity is all about, helping each other succeed. But not only that, that means that you are now connected to every chapter of that same fraternity all across the country, and indeed even further than that. Once we go international, you can start recruiting people in China and India. But here's the thing. These guys or gals, if you're from a sorority, I mean, I think I wasn't in a sorority, but I'm guessing you guys all took a pledge that you were going to like uphold one another and help one another. So assisting them, let them know that you're involved in an AdvoCare business. If they want to get on board, great. If not, they're going to refer you to another one of their sorority sisters or somebody from a different college or even a different state. I mean, that list is unlimited right there. So take some time, write out your fraternity and sorority brothers. Now, this thought keeps creeping into my mind. People say, well, I haven't talked to them in a while. Pride. Get rid of it. Write their name down. Who do you know that is my boss or my former boss? We've all had that one person we work for that was just incredible and we love. Let's put them on the list. We want to talk to them. Who are the people in our carpool? Who's the person that cuts our grass or does our lawn? Who's in the Rotary, Lions, or Kiwanis Club? Who's my child's teacher? This is easy. If you got 4 or 5 kids, man, they've got tons of teachers. Who are they? Who manages a health or fitness center, or who works in that industry that I know? Who delivers for UPS? I put this one down there because I sparked up our UPS guy like 3 weeks ago, and he's always coming by here asking me about Spark and products and stuff like that. So who's your UPS driver? Do you know somebody who is a this? Nurse, golf pro, student, security guard, sheriff, fire chief, secretary, law enforcement officer. I put down a music teacher simply because we have several music teachers. Insurance adjuster, insurance agent, dance instructor. Our dance instructor actually just signed up. The guy's incredibly interested in earning income. Waitress, physical therapist, dental hygienist. We got a couple more for you. Pilot, flight attendant, bank cashier / teller. Look, you guys, you go into the same bank every single day. We need to talk to these people about AdvoCare. They either need Spark or they ought to be getting on the business side of this as well, because they're seeing the checks you're depositing in the bank every time you go. Who do you know that's a dietitian or an anesthesiologist? Sorry. And I put those down because we personally know people that are killing it in those positions. So here's the thing. It's all about your list. Once you get that list big, what it should do is that list should overwhelm you. It should make you feel like, man, I can't tackle this every day. Perfect. That means you've got places to go and people to talk to. And that's the hardest part of our business. So you've just done the best thing you could do, which is create a gigantic warm market list, right? So sometimes it's hard to measure what we do. And what Charlie says, it's hard to measure what's a good day's work, because so much of our business is sowing seed and then waiting for that harvest. But here's the thing that you want to gauge when you're going out and you're talking to people. Know what you want to accomplish. What's your goal? Develop a plan to get it. How many people are you going to talk to a day? Let me give you a quick equation. You talk to one person a day, every single day for a 5-day work week. Within 90 days, you should be earning about $1,000 a month. add $1,000 for every person you talk to. If you want to make $3 grand a month, talk to 3 people a day for a 5-day work week for 90 days, and you'll probably be making $3,000 a month. If you want to make $10,000 a month in the next 90 days, talk to 10 people a day for a 5-day work week for 90 days, and at the end of those 90 days, you'll most likely be earning $10,000 a month. It's not a guarantee. That's just how the numbers shake out here in Advocare. Take daily action. That's the second thing. You can't take a day off here in this business. We all have enough time to talk to one person every single day. If your purpose matters, you'll do it. And don't settle for anything less. You guys, before you come in that door, before you shut off for the day, you have to ask yourself, did I do what I told myself I was going to do? Now, secondly, develop the philosophy that everyone is a prospect for our products and your business until proven otherwise. Make them prove it, right? It's not about them saying yes to you. You're just the messenger. It's about them saying yes to Advocare. And you know what? Not everybody's going to do that. So let me give you permission to fail right now, because everybody is not going to say yes. There, you're free. All right? People are going to say no to you, but you know what? The right one is out there waiting for you. I love what our friend Wes Bewley says. This guy started when he was 18, made $60,000 his first year, bought a Corvette in college, makes over 60 grand a month now, can do whatever he wants with whoever he wants, whenever he wants. And you know what he says? He says, you know what? Sometimes that person's just not the right prospect. It's not the message. It's not the messenger. It's just not the right prospect. You know, it's kind of like, you know, trying to sell me and Jody, you know, incredible vacuum cleaners. Doesn't matter how great the vacuum cleaner is. We don't need one. We have one right now. We're not really interested in buying a new one. So we're the wrong prospect. But there's somebody out there that wants it, right? And so that's the attitude you have to have. And then the last thing I want to tell you guys, if you want to recruit, you want to talk to more people than you're currently talking to, and you want to open that up, here's the simplest thing you can do, and it doesn't even involve talking to people. Take products and take them consistently. It goes without fail. The people that have the highest PGVs on our team, I guarantee if you ask them what products they're on a pretty good product regimen. You know, Jody and I take quite a few products every day, but you know what? It keeps us healthy, it keeps us vibrant, and people are asking us, what are you doing? Why do you look so good? Or why do you feel so good? Or why are you so energetic? You know, and we can share with them sincerely the products that we're on rather than have to try and sell this stuff. So if you're looking to get in touch with more people, look first at your product regimen. What are you on? Can you expand the products that you're taking within your given budget? When you expand that product allotment, you're going to find that you expand your influence to a greater range of people, because now you're using products that relate to different populations and people like that. So that's how we get in front of 3 times more people. Get Charlie Regis' natural market list, download it from championmakerstraining.com, and fill that out. If you didn't make an exhaustive list right there, I don't know what else we can do. But tune in next week when we're going to go through, Jody and I will go through exactly what we do, the places we go, and the things that we involve ourselves with to put us around new people daily, right? We're all around a warm market. We all have a warm market, and we're still working that. But if you want to know where you can go to cultivate a new market and build new markets daily, next team call or next team webinar will be on that. So I want to show you guys real quick in the last couple of minutes that we have. I'm going to do a screen share here, and the screen's going to get a little funky, and then you're going to see a calendar, okay? Sorry guys, there it is. Okay, I wanted you guys to see what's coming up in the pay period schedule. So our pay period's in the first and third Tuesday of every month. So you can see we ended this pay period on the 3rd, and the next pay period ends on the 17th. Now what you see here is a big open space because the next pay period does not end until the 7th. So we have what is called a 3-week pay period coming up. So we are entering in you are entering into a 2-week pay period that builds into a 3-week pay period. And the significance of that is this: a 3-week pay period. It's one more week to go and earn that rookie bonus, just like Riley did, and put $500 in your pocket from AdvoCare. It's another week to jump a leadership pin level, because indeed, every 3-weeker equals our largest paycheck in AdvoCare. And we want you to be earning that. And that is the time as well when your PGV goes through the roof, because guess what? When you can get somebody started on a 24-day challenge, even on the 18th, right, they're going to be almost done with it and need to reorder by the 7th. So a 3-weeker is not only an opportunity for those new advisors to get a win, put money in their pocket fast, go and earn that rookie bonus within the first week, but it's also the time where you can help a lot of people advance to advisor who simply just love taking products and are casually sharing. And so with that, guys, the last thing you'll see on here, and this is the last bit of training I want to give you guys tonight, and we're going to pop off, as you see that on Saturday, the 7th, there is a basic training webinar at 10 a.m. Now, those webinars are hosted through Triple Diamonds, Danny and Diane McDaniel, and those webinars are on this address, workwithchampions.com/webinar, okay? That's a basic training. Who do you want to get on that? Anybody that has said yes to the business with you that is already a distributor. Those are the only people you're getting on there. You're not putting new prospects on there. You're not putting retail customers on there. You're putting people that have said, I want to earn income, and they're already distributors. They're going to get on that training. Sunday night is a business opportunity call, and that is on a similar website. It's workwithchampions.com/live. So the calls are /live. The webinars are /webinar. That call will also be at 8 p.m. and that's going to feature stories for people to see what's possible here with AdvoCare. So who do we get on the business opportunity call? Anybody that we want to expose to the opportunity of AdvoCare. This could be a brand new prospect. This could be a discount customer that has started to share a little bit. This could be a really, really loyal retail customer that we think could kill it in the business. And what we want to say to them is something like this. We want to say, hey, we have an incredible opportunity tonight or Sunday night for you to hear what's possible on the income side of AdvoCare. And I know, now depending on where they're at, you're going to say, and I know that's something that you're interested in, so this is the best thing that I can get you on. Right? Let's say they're just a discount customer and they've started sharing. You can say, hey, I know that you love products and that you're sharing them. I want you to hop on this call to hear what's possible if you get a little bit more intentional with AdvoCare, because I really think that when you hear what's happening here, you're going to be excited. Or a retail customer that you just have a hunch this person could kill it, and you know they're going to listen to you because they're not a first-time Spark buyer. They've been taking products consistently. You can say something like this, hey, let's say that person's name was, Amanda. Hey, Amanda, you're one of my most loyal product users. I know that you love AdvoCare products. Would you do me a favor? Would you hop on this business opportunity call tonight? Because I would be doing you a disservice if I did not expose you to what's possible with the business side of AdvoCare. And you know what? If you want nothing to do with it after you hear that call, that's not a problem. We're still going to have the same great relationship, and I'm still going to give you the same great follow-up and customer service on a retail customer side, but it would be a shame for you not to know what's possible. All right, so that's who we're going to get on here, guys. And that's what we want to do consistently. We want to funnel people into those things. And you saw the Wednesday. So the Wednesday following this webinar, there will be a business opportunity webinar. And that's on at 8:30. And guess what? It's workwithchampions.com/webinar. All right. So let's work that success system. Let's take our list of people, right? Let's share with them anything about AdvoCare. We'll talk about story later. You want to get with the person that is helping you in the business and really package your story so that you can deliver something effective in the marketplace that's real. You know, you're not a salesperson. You're just a hope deliverer and advocate. So we want to package something that works, that's real, that's authentic, but also that's not sloppy, that can give people an accurate view of AdvoCare, can at least help them get to what's going to give them that view, which is the webinar, or it's the person that's helping you, your sponsor. All right, so let's take that list, let's plug them into the success system, and I guarantee you guys, in 30, 60, 90 days from now, that's when that pipeline activity comes out in AdvoCare. You're going to see a tremendous harvest, and we're going to see explosion across the team to where this sheet of paper is not going to be long enough to list everybody in the 3K club. It's not going to be big enough to list everybody that's earned a rookie bonus or is in the process of earning a rookie bonus. And so we know that that's possible for you guys. We know there's explosion across the team. There's an explosion across AdvoCare nationwide, and we're just excited that you're a part of it. We're excited that you've chosen to partner with AdvoCare to use it as a vehicle to achieve your dreams. Now let's go out and get to work. Take care. God bless.